Personally, I see YouTube as an institution that nobody has ever graduated from. Why I say this is because yesterday I made a video. I told you guys about a particular YouTuber that has over 1 million subscribers on her channel, and about 50 of her videos got deleted by YouTube. Her channel got suspended and demonetized. And to a very large extent, I said to myself, I was like, wow, for someone to have over 1 million subscribers, that person is not a baby YouTuber. It literally means that this person knows what she's doing on the platform. You understand? So, if this person is still going through all of these on YouTube, channel suspended, she got a strike, she got a warning, and all of this, then how about me, a baby YouTuber who just started yesterday? Guys, on this note, in this video I'll be sharing with you all the mistakes that I have made on YouTube ever since I started YouTubing. Truth be told, when I started this YouTube journey, I didn't know anybody. That day I came on YouTube, and fortunately enough for me, I saw a video of a particular YouTuber talking about how much YouTube paid her as at then. And when I checked, she's in Nigeria. At that point I was like, wow, so YouTube is actually paying Nigerians. As at then, I knew that social media platforms pay, but I didn't know that YouTube is paying Nigerians. As at then, Nigeria was not eligible for monetization on Facebook, and even up till now Nigeria is not even eligible for monetization on TikTok. So I was just thinking that maybe YouTube is not paying Nigerians living in Nigeria. You understand? So when this YouTuber talked about all these things, at that point I started creating content. So it's not as if I knew or I had a tutor. You understand? I just started creating random content. Initially, I was talking about how to get jobs remotely, how to get jobs on Upwork, how to write and publish your book, Amazon KDP, and all of that. But my videos were not going viral. Like, my videos were not getting views. I started giving relationship advice and all of that. Then it got to a point where I went on other social media platforms, things that were trending, entertainment. I started bringing those things to talk about on my channel, and that was when I started getting a little visibility. That was why I started my entertainment channel. Now, on that my entertainment channel, I made lots of mistakes, even up till date. So those mistakes are what I am going to share with you. Now, the first mistake I made was this. In the quest for me to get subscribers, in the quest for me to get watch time, I stumbled on a particular YouTuber. So the YouTuber was talking about how one can get subscribers and all of that. So I jumped on it. I don't know if it is my own fault, if I did not hear the YouTuber very well, but I know I followed the person's instruction. So I followed the instruction. The instruction was this: we should go on another social media platform, get trending videos that are actually trending, videos that are having millions of views, thousands of views. So when we get them, we bring it here on YouTube, then you upload it as short. So once you upload it as short, that YouTube will definitely push it out because it is short. So I did it. Truth be told, I'm not going to lie here, I got subscribers. Those videos brought in subscribers. In fact, my first 600 subscribers, I got it through that particular method. Now, this is how everything went bad. I got a particular video, and the owner of that video, it was a cooking video, the owner of the video traced her content to my channel. When she did that, because she was even a nice person, she told YouTube not to issue a strike to me, that YouTube should give me 7 days notice. So YouTube gave me 7 days notice. When I saw that message from YouTube, I didn't even wait for the 7 days to come. Immediately, I deleted all the shorts that I had on my channel. The second mistake I made on my channel was this. I came on YouTube, I saw people streaming Big Brother Naija. Then Big Brother Naija was trending. So I was down like, wow, these people are having views. And of the truth, they were having views. Some of them were having 500 persons watching them at a time. Some of them were having 1,000 plus. Like, I was like, wow, this is amazing. I jumped on it. I went on the other social media platform. I got their clips. I went on Restream. I restreamed the program. Unfortunately for me, I did not get people watching. Unfortunately for me, I didn't even get subscribers from that video. Unfortunately for me, I didn't get watch time. Like, I think it was just 2 persons that were watching. Now, I streamed the Big Brother Naija using Restream, Restream.io. I stepped out to get something. When I came back, the video had stopped playing. I was now like, who stopped my video? Nobody was at home. It was just myself. I dropped my phone at home to go get something. So when I came back, I was like, what really happened? Then I checked. Like, the video had ended. I rushed to my email. That was when I saw an email from YouTube telling me that I have gotten a strike. So at that point, I was not like, what do I do? YouTube was like, I can get across to the person, to the company that gave me the strike, and the company was DSTV. I drafted a letter, then I sent it to them. These people did not get back to me. I was like, maybe the letter did not get to DSTV. I drafted another, they didn't still get back to me. That was when it got dawned on me that strike is there to stay. That strike stayed on my channel for a period of 3 months before it got expired. Now, that was the second thing I did wrong. The third mistake I made on YouTube was putting out controversial content on my channel. You know that as at then, I was running an entertainment channel. That was the only thing that was giving me views as at then. So if I talk about anything serious, it was not giving me views. Until I talk about trending issues in the country, that was when I was always getting like 200 views, struggling to have views. So because that was actually giving me views, I was now like, okay, if this is what my audience wants, fine, so be it. Let me just continue in this lane. So I continued. I didn't know that I was going against YouTube's community guidelines, not until I had my 1,000 subscribers and my 4,000 watch time for me to monetize. So when I monetized, YouTube was now like, they cannot accept me like this into YPP, that I need to go and revamp my channel. As a matter of fact, that my content are controversial. At that point, I made research. I was like, which one is controversial? I used to talk about everything. You see the anger. I was always angry. Talking about Bobrisky, talking about trending issues, talking about, oh my goodness. You guys do not even believe this. And to a very large extent, some persons used to come to my live stream. They'll tell me how their day went. So, like, I'll just say things that I didn't even know that it was against YouTube's community guidelines. Most of the times, people will just come from other countries. You know that they want to make fun of you most times. So as they're making fun of me as I did, some persons will just see my wig. Then I used to use wig. Some persons will just see my wig and they will say some naughty things and all of that. I will reply. You understand? I didn't know that all those things you are not supposed to reply. Highest, if someone comes to your live stream and makes you angry, provokes you, you can block the person or you hide the person from your channel. I didn't know all of that. So then, if you give it to me, I give it to you back. I didn't know that all those things I was saying was against YouTube's community guidelines. Now, the fourth mistake I made was harmful content. Harmful content. I didn't know that my content were harmful. I didn't know that some of the advices I was always giving to my audience were harmful to them. So when YouTube talks about harmful content, it comprises of so many things, of which I can't even mention them in this video because I don't want to go against their community guidelines. You understand? So please go and make your research about harmful content. Go and make your research about controversial content, most especially if you are running a political channel, an entertainment channel. Go and find out what comprises harmful content and controversial content. Now, the fifth mistake I made on YouTube was misinformation. Still on that same channel, I used to go live, interact with my people. People, mostly Nigerians staying abroad, they used to come to my live stream. We just talk about things, just them how the country is and all of that. Now, I like saying this a whole lot. One of those days, one of my subscribers was now asking me how we were faring as Africans during the COVID-19. I was talking. I was running. I did not know that all the things I was saying was against YouTube's community guidelines. So I even said something to a point that I talked about the vaccine. I didn't know that what I said about the vaccine is not in synergy with what the WHO is saying. So because it is not in synergy with what the WHO is saying, I got a warning. This one was not even a strike, it was a warning. I got a warning. So this was what happened after the live stream. It was a live stream of about 4 hours, so I got lots of subscribers, lots of watch time, and many people on my live stream that day. So a live stream of 4 hours, I was just there gisting and all of that. At the end of the day, I ended the live stream. I went to bed. In the morning, after my morning devotion, I checked my channel. When I checked, I saw that I cannot go live for a period of 1 week. I was like, what is happening? Oh God, what's happening? I went to my YouTube studio. I was asked to take policy test and all of that. Now that reminds me, if you go against YouTube's community guidelines and you're being asked to take the policy test, please kindly take the policy test. Now this is why you should take the policy test. If you take the policy test and you've passed the test, now in future, if you go against that same community guidelines, you will not get an instant strike. But in a situation where you refuse to take the policy test, in the future, maybe within the period of 3 months, you go against that same YouTube community guidance, it will come with a strike. You understand? So taking the policy test does not mean that the warning will disappear automatically on your channel. No, it won't. The warning will still be there for a period of 3 months. So at that point, immediately I got that warning. That was when my body began to calm. I was not like, so YouTube, this is how you are. This is how you are. I went back, I went and read their community guidance. I was like, I need to make their community guidance my second Bible. You understand? So I went back, I read their community guidelines. The 6th mistake I made on YouTube was when I had issue of repetitive content and reused content. Guys, before now, I've always known what reused content is. I didn't know that if one goes live on a silent live stream using one image more than once, like it can cause this reused content or maybe probably repetitive content. See, I like saying this and I'll keep saying it over and over again. Nobody knows it all on YouTube. Seriously, not until before now I was like, maybe the bigger YouTubers, they don't get strikes. The bigger YouTubers, they've known it all. The bigger YouTubers, like, they are just there. Not until I came across that lady's content. I came across that video where she was talking about how YouTube removed 50 of her videos, suspended her channel, gave her warning, and demonetized her. At that point I was like, so nobody knows it all on YouTube. Nobody knows it all on YouTube. Why I'm sharing this with you is because I don't want you to make some mistakes that I made. I would have just kept quiet, let everybody be doing their thing. You see what I did? Immediately I noticed that I was not accepted into YPP, probably because of the kind of live stream I was always doing. I started this new channel. I came to talk about it because when I was always streaming, getting subscribers, getting watch time, people were always like, some of my subscribers were always like, well, you're doing well, what's the logic, what's the strategy and all of that. Some of them joined. You understand? So if I wanted keeping it to myself, you just see that maybe the day they apply would have been the day they would have known that they've been doing the wrong thing. You understand? But I'm not that kind of a person. Any mistake I make on YouTube, I will not wait for any of my subscribers to make that same mistake. I'll always come here, tell you what I did and why you shouldn't do it. Guys, all these things I just mentioned, starting from using someone's content, using content of Big Brother Naija, controversial content, harmful content, repetitive content, reuse content, and misinformation. Please, if you want to monetize, be very, very careful. Avoid all of them. This is why I keep telling you, make YouTube's community guidelines your second Bible. Go and read it for yourself. Do not depend on the one that someone read. and the person is telling you how you doing, the person is summarizing for you. No, the person might read and not understand it the way you would have understood it if you read it yourself. You understand? Go and read YouTube's community guidelines. Go and read it over and over again. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. See you guys in my next video, and bye for now. If you have any question, do well to leave it in the comments. If you do, I'll be so glad to make a video replying to your question. See you guys, and bye for now.